Happy Thursday!
Indeed!
It's a sea day, and I have worked, I think the last that I'm going to work on this cruise.
Knock on wood.
I don't believe it. I'll probably log on tomorrow and then every day next week. Laundry. We're going to do laundry. Mom went down and got some tokens from guest services because the token machines in the laundry room are broken.
Well, they're temperamental, and I don't want to take a chance.
They have no cash value, but you have to use the tokens that you get from guest services. How much are they?
I think it's $3 a load.
So it's $3 for a token?
Uh-huh.
So we're going to go do laundry. I've been folding laundry from the last couple of times that Mom has done laundry, and I need to like tidy up my space and put some things away. I put on a movie, but we're going to go start a load in the washer now. I have no idea how long a load takes.
45 minutes.
Oh, for the wash?
Uh-huh.
And the dryer?
Probably about 35 to 40 minutes.
All right, well, we'll show you that. 3 people in one stateroom for 3 weeks. We have a lot of laundry, a lot of socks, a lot of underwear, and fewer like shirts and pants, but it's mostly socks and underwear.
Yeah, we tend to change socks and underwear every day.
You know, I think it's important. And I didn't bring like 21 pairs of underwear. I brought, I think, 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And then I wore one. So I don't have enough to get me through the whole cruise.
I brought
I like to have some extra.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
do too.
just in case. What you looking for?
I'm looking for the soap.
Oh, the laundry soap and the dryer sheets? Because we did bring that with us.
Ta-da!
Yay!
I put it somewhere safe.
All right, 1 load or 2?
One load.
All right. So there's one washer open. This one over here is in use. So in this laundromat on deck 9, and we're starboard side now. Our stateroom's on the port side, but we're on the deck 9 aft starboard side. There's a washer, dryer, washer, dryer. And it looks like this is the only one in use. This one is the one we're gonna use.
And I was going to wash it in cool.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what power wash means, but it looks like it's deep water. And I don't want shallow water because these are dirty clothes.
Well, they are, yeah, the intimate clothes. So I would absolutely try to get them clean as can be.
So there's a coin in there. So push it. Push start.
And this sign up here says that wash time is 25 minutes and drying time is 30 minutes. My guess is that's short because they want you to come back in time to get your laundry before it's done and make somebody else mad. And if you're curious about the soap we brought, I went to Walmart and I bought these laundry detergent sheets because it's, I think, a little easier than bringing pods.
So it's $9.50.
$9.50.
We'll see how long it takes.
Yeah. It's now noon. Laundry's done. The wash cycle took 40 minutes.
And the dryer just kept going and going and going. I finally gave up.
And our clothes are not dry.
They're close.
My socks are wet.
But I felt like I'd been waiting on that machine, and there were the washer people were backed up behind me.
There were people waiting for the washer and the dryer, which is why I didn't get another video clip inside the laundry room, because it was like it was a show today. There were people in there checking it out, walking around.
I've never been here before.
So that's how they're spending their sea day, I guess.
Now I will
That's
say,
how we spent our sea day. Yeah. But we actually had laundry to do.
We only had 1 load today.
That's true.
And what strikes me about this laundry room as opposed to other laundry rooms on other ships that I've been on is it's full-size washers.
Yes, they are larger machines.
Yeah.
Than I'm used to on cruise ships.
And it says commercial machine.
Well, I watched a movie, and Mom and I are going to go to lunch because it's noon. It's 12:01, so I think we're going to do Alfredo's for lunch again.
Yeah. Yummy.
And we're going to meet Emma. Emma's actually done with work for today.
Yeah.
Does she have to work tomorrow?
I don't know.
I know she got VTO for the rest of the day today, so she's done for the day.
Oh, it's noon. It's the noon.
Woohoo! There's the noon bell. Let's go to lunch. All right, pizza's starting to show up, and I have the honey pie. And I realized this time, I thought these were like parts of the bacon. These are fried onions. Ooh. That's bacon, and then green onions. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I got a nice cheese.
Yeah.
And Mom got the New York.
Hot. Look at the steam come off of that.
So we finished lunch at Alfredo's.
Yeah, the pizza place.
And now we've got a fine wine tasting, right?
We'll see how fine it is.
At Sabatini's.
I can wine. I can
well,
wine with, yeah, I can wine
with the best of them. It's $40 per person plus automatic gratuities.
18%.
Yeah, 18% automatic gratuity. And it's at 2 p.m. Tonight, I realized, is formal night again, or another one.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to get dress up after we get drunk.
Yeah, if we don't take a nap.
So we'll show you our wine tasting.
As long as we wake up in time to go.
Yeah. Because we're going to have some wine,
Yep.
have a nap, have a shower, and then maybe get dressed up and go to dinner. But
We'll
wine
see.
first.
We'll see.
You may not find exact this one here, but you can look for Franciacorta, and this is one of the most famous DOCGs in Italy. You probably heard of this one. It means Denominazione d'origine controllata e garantita.
The wine tasting is over and I'm going to sit here and finish my drinks. Mom did better than I did. She tried to finish them as she was going along.
As I was going, yeah, but I saved the best that I think was the best.
That one's your favorite? So we got a sparkling Franciacorta, we got the Cloudy Bay Sauvignon Blanc, the Schaefer Red Shoulder Chardonnay, the Masi Campofiorin Red Blend, the Caro Red Blend, and then the Camus Cabernet Sauvignon. And I have to say, I agree with Mom. This one I think is the best. This Camus Cabernet Sauvignon is so good. The Cloudy Bay Sauvignon Blanc, she thinks, tastes like tomato stalks, like tomato stems.
Yeah, you know, if you've been in a garden and you've picked...
You're really backlit.
You've picked fresh tomatoes and the little tomato plants leave that scent on your hands.
I love
That's
that smell.
what I smell on that.
I love that smell. And
Yeah.
I don't mind the taste. The Schaefer Red Shoulder was probably my least favorite. Not because it was bad, but because it was boring.
It was boring.
It was a really good Chardonnay. So it was not a bad wine. We didn't have a bad wine in any of these. And as I was drinking them, I kept thinking, oh, I like that. And they just kept getting better. And usually I think red wines are easy. I think it's easier to drink a bad red wine or white wine than it is to drink a bad red wine. However, all of these were really good. So we have, I'm going to finish my 3 reds and then my bubbly. Can you wait?
Yeah, because you haven't finished mine yet.
Okay. During the wine tasting, one of the sommeliers, I knew I recognized him from a Disney ship.
Was that incredible?
I was right. And I love it when I'm right.
It happens all the time.
His name is Fernando, and he has a YouTube channel.
So we're going to link it.
Yeah, he says he does music. I can't find it on my YouTube app because the
It's not
internet
working.
seems to be down, but it seems to be down for everybody, including the staff. Also, the ship is really moving tonight. I had a little to drink at the wine tasting, not this much. We are really rocking. Some of the passengers on the ship are like really upset and worried about it.
Yeah, really unhappy about it. Really
I don't care.
concerned.
I don't mind the ship moving a little.
No.
We're at sea.
It about tossed me out twice during the night last night, though.
And tomorrow we're at Sitka, so we've got a place to be, things to do. You know?
I know, but we're not done yet.
We have a deadline. We're not done for another week. Can you believe it? So it's now 5:07 p.m. and Mom and Emma and I are all dressed up. You can see Emma because she's holding the camera. But tonight is dress to impress night. So we are dressed up for dinner. I think there's lobster on the menu. Yeah, broiled lobster tail and Louisiana style crab cake on the menu. So if the dress code wasn't enough to kind of clue you in to what's happening tonight,
Sort of fancy.
the menu is another clue to tell you that it's kind of a fancy night on the ship. So here's our menu tonight. We have lychee and watermelon, air-cured prosciutto, Cajun crawfish vol au vent. Got a couple salads and soups. I'm thinking about fettuccine alfredo again just because it was so good last night. There's that lobster tail and the crab cake. Duck with plum wine sauce. Ooh, they have a Chateaubriand. That's tempting too. And then Emma got her hair done today at the salon. I think she looks really pretty. Thank you. Food started to arrive. Mom has the fettuccine alfredo and this prosciutto. Oh! This is the crawfish vol au vent. There's the crawfish. And there's the vol au vent. And Emma has the chilled soup, not hot soup. It's the chilled soup.
Yeah.
So this is just the lobster. What's over it?
Asparagus and a crab cake.
Yum.
Yeah.
Lucia na crab cake.
Chef.
Okay, enjoy.
We have a bunch of horseradish. And Emma also has the lobster. Just like Mom. Yum! Alright, here's the dessert menu. We have the cafe mocha bar, the buttermilk cream cheese filling, the French vanilla souffle. Of course, we've got the Princess Love Boat drink.
bar.
The create your own sundae tonight for the sorbet. It's a peach daiquiri sorbet.
Mocha bar.
Mocha bar.
Very popular. So dessert is here, and I know you're looking at this thinking, that's not dessert. This is my dessert. Because my entree tonight was not the greatest. I'm not even looking at you. My entree tonight was not the greatest.
Steak should not, Chateaubriand should not look like that.
Yeah, it was not great.
No.
So I ate the green beans, and then I ordered this. And I regret nothing. It smells so good. Mom got the chocolate mocha bar, and then Emma got the souffle. We're going up to 7 because we need to go to the shore excursion desk because we saw our tickets and we're supposed to meet for our shore excursion in
Downtown in Sitka.
We are back in the stateroom because there was nobody at the shore excursion desk.
The information people were gone.
Yeah, the hours that were posted on the desk said Sitka, which makes me think it's like for tomorrow. We kind of need to know the answers to our questions tonight. So,
We'd like to know tonight. We could know tomorrow.
we booked our shore excursions before we left the house.
Through Princess.
Yeah, weeks ago, through Princess. And we got our tickets when we got on the ship. We got on board, and they were waiting for us in the room, which is cool. I like the ticket. You do have to kind of surrender the ticket when you get on the excursion, which is fine. However, for the Sitka adventure tomorrow, we have to meet in town. And something I learned actually after I made my Sitka video is that you have to like reserve tickets for the shuttle to get to town and then back to the ship.
So
through-
from the cruise terminal where the ship is
Yeah.
to town.
There's a shuttle and it's free, but you have to make reservations to get on the shuttle, and they have reservations available every 15 minutes starting with every time your ship gets into port. It's really cool the way you make the reservations because you tell them your ship and they know what day your ship is going to be in port and they know what hours your ship is going to be in port. Those are the hours that the shuttle will operate, which is cool. Making the reservations was really easy. You get a barcode, but the email says you don't need the barcode. We'll talk about that tomorrow and see how that works. But we called guest services, and they said that the Port Adventure Shore Excursion meetup location is right where the bus drops you off.
So we anticipate somebody to be there with a sign. And when we
Yeah.
get off, it'll tell us, go this way.
Gosh, I hope so.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So that was a mildly frustrating experience.
But it's the United States. We speak the language.
We have a credit
plastic.
card.
We
Yeah,
can
I'm not
travel.
worried. It's just, you know,
It's not smooth. It's not
it's
reassuring.
it's not as convenient as meeting somewhere on the ship and then them taking you off the ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine. I've never been to Sitka before, and I'm really excited because
I'm thrilled.
this is one of the ports on this itinerary I've never been to before.
And that's why I'm so glad we got to do this itinerary, because it's been lots of places that she's never been before, and none of these places have Emma ever been before, and only a few of them have I ever been to before. So this is a lot of firsts for all of us.
Yeah, and it's really exciting to get to explore new places. And we've got so much time on the ship, and we get to meet and, like, how do I want to say this? Extend relationships with the cruise staff.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. I love longer itineraries because you get to know the other people on the ship. I've not made any friends with other passengers.
No, but we have with all of the
Crew.
the
Yeah.
staff, our room stewardess.
Yeah, she's so nice.
Yeah.
And our dining staff is spectacular. They really want to take care of
yeah,
us.
They really did a good job.
Joel and Arta.
Joel and Arta.
And he wanted to make sure that I was happy with the fettuccine alfredo that I had for dessert tonight. And I was absolutely thrilled. It was wonderful. So, it was
Very
great.
good experience. Very good experience.
Yeah, really, really good. Mom and I are gonna go out and to get some pictures taken because we both look kind of fancy.
Nice tonight.
I need to make sure that I didn't eat all my lipstick off before we go.
I did eat all of mine off, so I have to go put some fresh on.
And I forgot to put my eyebrows on before we left. So I need to do some eyebrows,
Yeah.
comb my hair, and then we can go have some pictures taken. And then there's one more formal night, so I think on that formal night, at least Mom and Emma will get some pictures taken. Maybe I will jump in some of them.
That'd be great.
We'll see. Anyway, we're gonna go get some pictures taken. I'm actually gonna leave the camera in here because I don't see a reason for me to take pictures when we're gonna have other pictures taken by actual professional photographers.